Hey everybody, and welcome back to the office. I got something very exciting for you today. We are going to induct someone new into our Operation Cloak and Dagger crew.
Codename Cloak and Dagger.
Coming from. Anyway, yes, our newest shiny star just going to give his initials because he is a secret operative. So BK over at Operation Cloak and
Codename
Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger.
Anyway, so yeah, BK sent us this picture, but before we get to it, we want to go and look at some of the new stuff. For free. Yeah, we got some new tools from Harbor Freight. So without any more ado, let's go have a look at that, and then we'll come back and talk about something that no one's seen. Okay, so here we are out at Harbor Freight's website, and these are the new tools, and check this out. We've got this Hercules Saw. You probably already heard about it. It's kind of funny. We should have saw this coming, or maybe we did see it coming. I always forget what I say in these things, but our buddy Grim checked out this saw, and no sooner was he checking it out than all of a sudden it's on clearance. The new Hercules job site table saw is on clearance. What's going on? They just came out with it. Well, we should have seen that they were going to have a cool upgrade like this, and it's going to be the rack and pinion fence like you get on the higher end like Bosch type saws. So this is a really cool upgrade, but man, look at the price. You're going to pay for it. So we've already seen about that, but darn it, I did not get back to my communications with our operative BK, who actually saw this and had the information out there before anyone else, but I wasn't paying attention to my email, and darn it, I missed it. So my apologies to BK for not getting out there, but my congratulations on his hustle for getting it out there before even someone else knew about it that we all know. So let's move along and look at the Hercules quarter-inch flexible magnetic bit. If you do not have one, get it. Now, I don't know, $15.99 seems a little bit or $15 seems a little bit expensive to me, but you know, I've got a Milwaukee one like this and I use it all the time. So it is a great tool. So looking at Olson, a acetylene regulator. You stick welder guys who use gas, here we go. $69.99, so $70 for an acetylene regulator. I'm not going to speak to it because I'm a dummy and know nothing. Ranger has come out with a couple of new knee pad type deals here. And this first one, $15, is a little pricey, but we've got gel knee pads here. So this is going to be really hard surface. Save yourselves, you know, take it from an old guy. Save yourselves the backache and you know, the old guy creaking knee syndrome in the future by maybe getting some of those gel knee pads. I'm sure they're worth it compared to something like these more light duty ones. So go ahead and insert your jokes here, guys, because I know what kind of audience I have. Anyway, moving along, it looks like we've got some more fasteners, and I'm not going to really go into this, but I'm wondering if that means that we're going to see yet even more new nail guns or brad guns, whatever you want to call them, from Hercules and Bauer. So yeah, you guys come on back here. So now getting back to our Operation Cloak and Dagger.
Codename Cloak
And Dagger. Um, we got BK sent us this picture. Oh, here it is. So we're just going to take a, you know what? Let's just breathe it in for a minute. Yeah, we've got a new Predator sine wave inverter generator for the job site or RV or even home use backup. Okay, now I'm going to compare it to this, the 3,500 watt, which is actually a 3,000 watt, as the quiet generator. I'm going to call it the quiet generator so that we know which one we're talking about when we do these comparisons, okay? So just so we know where this fits in. So it's a 3,500 watt quiet generator that actually, you know, runs at 3,000. So the startup is 3,500. This new inverter generator is of a frame type. It's not in a casing with casters on it. It's a frame type that you can haul around, and it's going to start up at 4,400 RPMs and max startup and go down to 4,000 with nice regulated throttle on it. Now, zoom in here, check out the item number here from Harbor Freight is 57509. Don't rush out to the website, guys, to see it because it is not there yet. It isn't there yet. How cool is it? So we're the first ones to see it. Now, let's go down and look at the specifications because I know that's what you guys want to see. And then we'll have a closer look at the picture of it here pretty quick. Now, I'm going to cite this compared to the quiet generator, which is the 3500 idles at 3000. So max starting 4400 watts versus the 3500 watts of the quiet generator. The running watts are going to be 3500 versus the quiet generator's 3000. Engine displacement is going to be 223 cc's at 6.5 horsepower as compared to the quiet generator. It has a 212cc engine and it's going to be 6 horsepower. Fuel tank capacity, we do not know on the quiet generator. Isn't that weird? It's not on their website, but I'm going to just throw out a guess here that it's either this 3.2 or I'm thinking it might be a plain 3-gallon tank. The runtime, this is where you're going to see an improvement. We've got 16.1 hours at 25% capacity, whereas the quiet generator is only going to give you 11 hours at 25% capacity. Our output voltage on this generator with a inverter, we are going to get 420 watt outlets. These are the standard house outlets with GFCI protection on them. You're also going to get a 30 amp twist on outlet, okay, and you're going to get an adapter with this generator so that you can use it with your RV, so you don't have to buy anything to be able to use that with your RV. You get a couple of USB chargers ports with this new job site / RV generator. They're going to be at the fast charging 2.1 amp or the 5 watt and 1 amp slow charger. Fantastic. So another difference we're going to see here is in the starter type. Yeah, this frame type generator compared to that roller case generator, we're going to have a recoil here versus a quiet gen's electric start. Electric start is really nice to have, so you're going to trade that off for this generator. Get a low oil shutdown as you do with the quiet gen. And the operational volume, this is where you get the trade-off, which is probably going to make the difference in how long your runtime difference is there, where you get the extra 5 hours of runtime with this new generator is because of its 67 dB. That's 10 dBs higher than the quiet generator, which is at 57 dBs. The weight is 77 pounds, shaving off 22 pounds from that quiet generator. So this is 22 pounds lighter, and that's going to make a big difference. So I'm guessing that you will probably start to see the little roller and handle kits for this. But, you know, hey, maybe CNC making yourself a set of brackets for whatever your favorite pack system is. Maybe this thing will be small enough to go on that pack out type system. So here's a picture down here on the side of the box of the GFCI to covered outlets and a 30 amp outlets. I like that safety protection of the covered outlets. And speaking of safety features, besides the covered outlets, we also have automatic shut off in the event of too high of a carbon monoxide level. So the sensor on this thing will detect too high of a carbon monoxide and shut it off for you guys that are maybe needing to use this in a combined spot at the work site. So that and the covered outlets are going to make this a big safety feature generator. Now, some of the other advanced features here that it talks about on the box here we've already seen, and that's the sine wave inverter, the speed control, the Predator 223cc engine, the steel frame, covered outlets, integrated fuel gauge via what looks like an LCD display, but it may be LEDs on this, an LED display on this new one. We'll just have to wait and see. You have low oil and electric overload protection. as does the quiet generator. And here is a great feature. You have parallel ports, so you can link these generators to get more power should you need it. So you can link 2, 3 of them together if you need to. For you guys that are going to be using this at the campsite, you know, for your boondocking and your RV, you might need a couple of these linked together to make sure you can run your air conditioning units. So that is just about going to wrap it up. Now, let's talk about price, shall we? Yeah, the price, that's what you really want to know. Now, we can go out to the site and see that the quiet generator is going to be running about $850. Let's get rid of the pennies, guys. So scuttlebutt on the new Predator generator, job site generator here, is that it's going to run about $649.99. So 650 bucks is looking like it's going to be the introductory price. So that is just about going to wrap it up for this special edition of Cloak and Dagger. Operation Cloak and Dagger. Anyway, letting it distract me there for a minute. If you guys are coming up on your weekend, make it a good one, everybody, and make sure that you take care. Have a good one.